Hey guys, I'm Katie. I'm going to talk to you today about your brains. First, we're going to learn about the different parts of our brain. Then, we're going to talk about how our brains work. Finally, we're going to talk about how to control some of our emotions. That's a big word, but we're going to talk about it later. First, I want you guys to close your eyes. Then I want you to take a deep breath, okay? In, out. Next, I want you guys to think about something happy. Are you thinking about it? I'm thinking about Disney World and chocolate. So I thought about two things, but that's okay. After we've thought about our happy things, I want you to clench your fist, bring it up to your head, and start pulling, okay? Pulling, pulling, pulling. If you almost got it, it shouldn't hurt. I've almost got it. Okay, now I want you to open your eyes. What do you have in your hand? Your brain. First, we're going to go up our elevator all the way to the base of our brain. But what did we do here? We went to our spinal cord. That's in our back. After our spinal cord, we take our key, we unlock the door, and we go in. This part is called our bottom brain. Kind of funny, huh? In our bottom brain, we do things like breathing and blinking, stuff that we don't even have to think about. It's called our reptile brain or our doing brain. We call it the reptile brain because it's stuff that reptiles do. Then, if we open up a little bit, we go inside. This part right here is called our feeling brain or our middle brain. The feeling brain is responsible for our emotions. Have you figured out what that word means yet? It's our feelings. If you've seen Inside Out, the movie, you remember joy and sadness and even anger and disgust. Then, if we close the door and we go up, we're here. This is our upper brain or our thinking brain. It's responsible for how we think about things, especially how we think about things before we do them. Next, we're going to talk about how our brains work. Have you ever been so angry or so sad that you just can't stand it and all of a sudden, your lid to your brain just flips? Has that ever happened to you? It doesn't feel very good, does it? When this happens, when our lids go and they flip, we need to think about ways that we can help that. We need to think about the things that we can do to make it better. The first thing that I want you guys to know is that it's okay to feel these things. When we're super angry or super sad, we might be thinking, what is happening to me? It's okay to feel these emotions, these feelings, but we need to learn how to control what we do about them. So the first thing that I like to do is that you can take a deep breath. Remember when we did that at the beginning? Taking a deep breath in and out. That really helps you to focus. It helps you to focus on how you're feeling, and it helps you to just tame some of those emotions. The second thing I like to do is think about something happy. Remember when I said that I was thinking about Disney World and chocolate? How can you not be happy when you're thinking about Disney World and chocolate? If you're thinking about a good time with your family, or a vacation, or even something that you saw when you were outside, how can you be unhappy when you're thinking about those things? Another thing that you can do is you can do something that we like to call name it to tame it. That's a thing that we've learned in school, and it's really helped me because it rhymes. So in name it to tame it, we have to stop, we have to think about how we're feeling, and we have to say the emotion. When we think and say our emotion, it allows us to let us know what we're feeling, but it also lets other people know how we're feeling. When we let other people know how we're feeling and we talk about it, they can help us. So, just to review with you guys, we go up our elevator, our spinal cord elevator. We go into our bottom brain with our reptiles and our blinking and our breathing. Then we go to our middle brain with our feelings and our emotions. And that's called our feeling brain because it's also called our mammal brain, because that's something that we can do as mammals. Then we have our thinking brain. And our thinking brain allows us to think about things and think about them before we do it. Then, if we get super angry or stressed or mad or sad, we can flip our lids. But there's things that we can do, right? We can breathe, we can think about happy things, we can name it to tame it. There's all these things, and we can go to a parent or a teacher or a friend and we can get help. So it's okay to feel these things, but there's things that we can do to help you guys, okay? I hope that you guys learned a lot about your brain, how your brains work, the different parts of your brain, flipping your lid, and what you can do to get help. So let's try to close our eyes, relax, put our brains back in so we can be happy, so that we can focus, and that we can name it to tame it and do anything else that we need to help ourselves, okay? So I hope that you guys learned a lot, and thank you for watching. Bye!